Hi guys, it's Jason Booker of the West Yorkshire Football Show. Quickly reviewing Leeds United 4, Ipswich 0. We've not been able to get our heads together, me and Brownie, today at the same kind of times. Obviously, given it's Christmas, I was available later, Brownie was available earlier, so we've not been able to get our heads together to do a review, but I just wanted to put a little bit of a post-match together myself, and I think Brownie's going to do something similar to just stick it on the channel. So hope you guys are all well. I hope your Christmas festivities, getting ready for Christmas Day, are going well. Happy Christmas for tomorrow, and Happy New Year if we don't see you before. For Leeds yesterday, I mean, what more can we really say? Going into the game on the back of 2 games without a win, some unconvincing performances. Certainly, I think the performance against Coventry at home left a lot of questions for a lot of fans. Obviously, the Sunderland result wasn't great, but Sunderland, we expected a tricky game anyway, away at their place, and they sat back and did a bit of a job on us. But I think the performance against Coventry was a little bit disappointing, to be honest. And going into the game yesterday, I think given the fact that we'd beaten them early at the season at Portman Road, I think there was a bit of optimism, and I think there is, fairly credible optimism going in against these better teams, because they come out and try and actually have a go at us, and I think that actually suits our style more. And I think we saw that yesterday in bucket loads, in spades. We killed them on the transition. We absolutely killed them on the transition. Every time we went forward, we looked like we were, really threatening. We limited Ipswich to 0 shots on target throughout the whole 90 minutes, which says a lot about us defensively as well. But going forward, we were exceptional. Certainly for me, for the first 60 minutes, every time we went forward, it looked like we were going to score. I think we could have had probably more on the day. I think we hit the woodwork twice. Piro's right-footed effort that came back off the bar, I mean, I thought he was sensational yesterday. There were several candidates for man of the match. Gio, Somerville, Dan James worked extremely hard first half as well. I thought Archie was exceptional. I thought Ampadu and Kamara were brilliant. I thought Ampadu were back to some of his best, and I think Pascal Schroik was a shout for man of the match as well. Really, really good performance yesterday. Led from the front as a captain should do. Almost think he actually surpassed Rodon yesterday for one of the first times, and it's rare that you say that with the quality of Joe Rodon. So Ampadu, apart from the one chance that hit the bar, hit the post, kept Connor Chaplin out of the game for the whole 90 minutes. I've seen some fans say that Ipswich are the worst team that they've seen at Ellen Road this season. I don't agree with that. Obviously, I think that there's more credible shouts for that other than Ipswich, given what they've achieved this season. But I think that opinion lays a lot down to the fact that we limited them to so little. I think that was all down to Leeds and the way that we set out in the game. We set about them really early. Getting the goal early was key. The penalty, Somerville having the courage to win the penalty and then also step up and take it. And not only just step up and take it, but put it in that top corner in the way that it did. That shows real attitude, real character. What does it mean for the rest of the season? I think, at the end of the day now, the gap's down to 7. Ipswich are well in the knowledge now that we are a better side than them, and up against each other, we have their number. We truly have their number. We did a job on them earlier on in the season when it could have been said that they probably deserved something from that game, but we still did a job on them that day with a much weaker squad than what we've got now. And then we absolutely did a number on them yesterday, and we've shown that the fact that we're breathing down their neck. And I would rather be in the position of chaser than being chased, personally. We've been in this position before where we were the team that were being hunted down, and it's difficult because you have one slip up and they're breathing down your neck. And Ipswich going to a game on Boxing Day against Leicester, and you'd fully expect them to probably end up dropping points again. So hopefully, come the end of Boxing Day, we're only 4 points behind Ipswich, and we can see daylight again. The players believe, best believe that the players believe, because you wouldn't have seen a performance with that kind of magnitude unless they truly believe that they could close that gap. And fair play to Daniel Farker. I was kind of pulling what hair I do have out left at the team lineup, but he stuck by it again, and it worked for him. It worked perfectly. He got it spot on. He got it spot on yesterday. I wasn't happy seeing Jayson'S starting the game at left back. I thought he was excellent, and I thought he played the role really, really well. I thought him and Archie should have swapped before the game, but that's what Daniel Farke's paid the big bucks for. He got the decision right, and credit to him. The very best managers have to stay strong to their convictions. And we saw it with Bielsa for time. People would question him when it didn't go right, but he'd stick by it and he'd make Plan A work better, and Plan A worked perfectly on yesterday, on Saturday. So thank you very much, Daniel Farke, for a fantastic Christmas present, early Christmas present for the Leeds fans. Felt a little bit sorry for Leif Davis, but not too sorry. He I think he forgot which team he was playing for on the day, bless him. But yeah. Thank you very much, Ipswich. I've seen a lot of Ipswich fans getting upset by some of the banter online, but you know what? We're coming from guys. So fingers crossed, come the turn of the year, we're 4 points behind them, and we can go into New Year's Day, within touching distance. I believe we can get it. I do believe we can get it. Long way to go. Long way to go. Lots of points to play for. Marching on together, up the Whites. Have a fantastic Christmas from everybody at the West Yorkshire Football Show. We hope to see as many of you as possible, and back on the live streams when we get going again in the new year. Hopefully we'll have a match review, me and Brownie, after the Boxing Day clash against Preston. That'd be nice. Maybe not on the same night, but maybe the next day, see what Brownie's availability is. But yeah, very happy Christmas from us all. Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. And marching on together, up the Leeds. Let's go, boys and girls.